Hi lovelies, so I'm going to start by apologizing for the lighting right now. I know the lighting is very bad, but there's nothing I can do. It's rain season in Zambia, so the sun is very difficult to catch. So right now it keeps coming and going, so you're going to see that the lighting is going to be changing, but please forgive me. Hopefully very soon I'm going to get my ring light, hopefully by the end of the month, and we're going to get rid of this whole lighting problem. Anyway, so just before I start, I want to say that this hairstyle can be done by people with long hair and also with short hair. The only difference is that if you have short hair, you're going to need extensions. So I'm going to need at least 8 to 12 inches of hair extensions so that you're able to fold it properly. But if you have long hair, you can get away with just using your normal hair. All you have to do is probably just straighten it, and then then you're going to be able to make the bow. So since I have short hair, as you can see, I've already tied my hair into a high puff. So this is what I've done. You can see where I've positioned my puff. This is because I want my bow to be able to be seen even by people who are coming from the front. So you can put it anywhere. You can be behind, like just down here. It can be on the side or anywhere, but I prefer to have it up here so that anybody, whichever direction anybody is coming from, they're able to see my bow. So yeah, so what you're going to need is you're going to need hair extensions like this one. I'm using Noble Gold number 2 because my hair is not jet black. So this is the closest color to my skin and also the closest texture to my skin. As you can see, this is kinky hair, so it mimics the texture of my hair. So if you have short hair like me, if you have natural hair, try to find something that is closest to the color of your hair and also the closest texture to your hair. If you have long hair, you will get away without using any extensions. So I have my hair extension right here. This is what I'm going to do. I get the end of this hair. This is where the hair is starting from. I'm going to put it on top of my hair. I hope you guys are going to be able to see this because it's so hard to explain, but this is what I do. I put it on top and I wrap it around my puff. You see, so this is the part that is remaining, and then I've wrapped the other end of my hair extension to my hair. So what I do is I go around. What I'm doing is just wrapping my extension around my puff because I want to mimic a hair puff, you know. So I go around just like this. So you can see I'm going to do this until this hair extension is wrapped around, all of it is wrapped around my hair. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but this is where it ends. So to secure this part, I'm going to use a bobby pin. I have a bobby pin right here, and secure that part into my puff, just like that. So this is step 1. So of course, like I said, if you have long hair, definitely you don't need to do what I've done because the hair is already long. You know what I mean? So you get a little bit of hairspray. Spray to your hair, get a comb and detangle the hair. Remember, this is kinky hair, so it tangles just like real hair. So I just went ahead and tied my hair down because I noticed my hair is not yet dry. There's gel in my hair, so it's not dry. So each time I passed my hand on top, it came out. So this is just to protect my hair. So as you can see, my hair is now detangled. This is my extension. It is now detangled and it is secure to my hair. So this is the point where if you have long hair, this is where you're going to start from because you don't need to do everything that I was just doing. So you just start from this stage right here. So you hold your hair like this, straight up like that. Can you see? And then you're going to fold it to the front like that. So you can see once you fold it, you have to remember, you reach at the bottom here, but then you have to remain with some hair here. I don't know how to explain, but I hope you can see what I mean, because you're going to have to tie an elastic band here and then you're going to remain with some hair just like that. You see what I mean? I hope this is making sense. So I don't have an elastic band, so what I'm going to be using is just a string like this one. So I'm going to tie my hair the same way that you tie a puff. is the same way that you're going to tie this here, just like that. You can see, secure the hair very much. You can see, so you have this hair and you have this top part, just like this. So you secure. If you have an elastic, you can use an elastic. If you have a string, use a string, and then you just tie like this. Tie it to secure it. You can cut off the excess cotton, or you can just hide it some way. So I'm just going to hide it behind, just like that. So at this point, what we have is this hair in front, and we have this top part, just like this. I hope you guys are following. Yeah. So you're now going to I don't know what do you call this? You're going to scatter the hair like this, or make this shape. You see what I've done? So you have this part, and then you also do this to your hair. This is what you're going to come up with right now. So remember, you're trying to make a bow, so you're going to separate. Once you do this, you separate the hair into half, like this is the middle. So you're going to separate the hair like that. I really hope you guys can see. And remember, I have hair, my real hair is inside, so you're going to separate the real hair as well into two parts. Remember the hair that was that's my real hair, you separate it. So if you're using your natural hair, you're not going to have real hair inside, because this is your normal hair. So you do this, and you now have half of the hair on this side and the other half of the hair on this other side. I'm getting tired. So remember this part of hair, the hair that was remaining, the hair that we left in front. You get all the hair and you pass it in between, just like this. You can see already the shape is coming up. You get that hair, you get a bobby pin, and you secure it from behind. So you can use as many bobby pins as possible, as long as the hair is secure. Don't mind how many, just make sure they are hidden. Every time you use a bobby pin, make sure no one is able to see it. So you make sure it is pushed inside, just like that. So the shape is already actually coming up. So at this point, you just fluff it out like that on both sides, just like that. So you can see already this is making sense. And so the part behind, you remember you pulled your hair and took it behind. So make sure all the hair is hidden, and also make sure you've covered all the bobby pins so that nobody is able to see that you use bobby pins. And then ta-da! This right here is the final look. So what I do is, if I have enough bobby pins, I also pin these ends down, like this part. You pin it down just like that, so that it won't be flying up with the air whenever there is too much wind, just like that. And then, okay, I've run out of bobby pins, but I do the same to the other end. And yeah, this is the final look. You can see that. Yeah, so this is the final look, you guys. Hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope this is not so complicated. So yeah, see you in the next video. Love you.